good you're here. Hiralious Bones back again with another amusing anecdote full of stars and other worlds and the depth of space and paint. Don't believe me? I'll show you. I'm using craft foam to make the viewing part of the window. I had purchased 2 round frames to turn into portholes, so I traced the backing of one of the frames onto the foam, then cut it down to size. This will be a gift for Jelly. I decided to make 2 in case he wants to use one for his filming background. I painted both pieces of foam black because space looks black. I decided to use the craft foam because I'm actually hanging the frames backwards, and the foam was thick and flexible enough to disguise where the hardware was on the back of the particle board. As many of you know, Jelly and I have absconded to the land of sunshine recently. Our new home has a secret that I'm just about ready to reveal. As part of it, I'm creating some portholes looking out over the vastness of space for Jelly's office. Overkill! You do not need that glue so strong, so overkill! I have some deep-seated trust issues with glue that often comes out in me being a little outrageous. I've never really done galaxies like this, but I had an idea of what might work. I watered down some red interference paint from Golden and did a wash over one of the black windows. I decided to make one galaxy warm and the other cool in its colors. In pictures of galaxies, they are often tilted and vaguely ovular. There are denser parts and more transparent parts, so I made sure to allow some of the black to show through after the first layer. Generally, galaxies are denser in the center as well. After it dried, I came back in with my trusty straw bristle brush that sheds horribly but creates a lovely texture of space dust around the denser parts of the galaxy. The final technique is to load the brush with watered down acrylic paint and tap it over the window to leave some stars spreading out around it. I did a second coat of red to really make it pop. Now I'll do the same techniques, sparingly, to give this red galaxy some orange and yellow highlights, using orange and gold interference paint by Golden. I just love this stuff. When I give gifts, I try to think about the person and the things they love, and how I can give that to them in gift form. Giving gifts is part of my love language. Finding or making something that will make a loved one light up is something I really enjoy. Jelly really loves space, so let's make him something that will bring space to mind when he looks at it. Flowers and chocolate are all well and good, especially if you love those things. But whenever I give gifts, no matter what the occasion, I strive to let the recipient know that I listen and I care about the things that they love. You know what I would love? A bouquet of paintbrushes and a box of fresh acrylic paint. If you can't spend much money, you can make something they will love. Sometimes, a great gift is some fresh laundry or a clean house. You don't have to spend money to show your loved ones you appreciate them. Now to the cool value galaxy. I started with blue and added purple and green throughout. Full disclosure, I started with the blue galaxy, but was not confident because I had never done a galaxy before, so I added some splatter stars right away, for courage. This galaxy I shaped with tendril-like clouds reaching beyond the edges of the window, but I still made the center the thickest, densest part. Do you prefer warm colors or cool colors? Let me know down in the comments. I think it depends on the situation. This interference paint is so fantastic for galaxies because the dust and gases in space create light-colored halos around the stars and larger space objects. And when you build up the interference paint on a black background, the paint actually gets lighter toward a whitish color tinted with the base, in this case green. I wanted to define some rings emanating through this galaxy, so I highlighted some areas with gold. Should I have used silver instead? This was also pretty relaxing once I figured out how I could do it. Let's finish this puppy. I sanded down the frame so I can paint them, and now I'm going to attach some imitation rivets to it using 2-part epoxy sculpt. I recently discovered you should wear gloves while mixing this, so I will try to remember to do that from now on. Be better than me! I created several balls of relative size and pressed them somewhat evenly across the back of the frame. Giving gifts can be overwhelming sometimes. I used to get my boyfriend flowers. Is that strange? I'd send him flowers when he was having a hard day. Do guys like getting flowers? I just love color so much, I thought it would brighten his day. I haven't had an opportunity to get jelly flowers, but I do make him things to brighten his day and show him he's important to me. And there will be plenty of space in this project to make him smile. After the epoxy sculpt was dry, I painted the elements of the frame silver to mimic brushed metal. Spray paint would have been faster and more even, but I think the brushed metal look fits in with the overall aesthetic. Maybe I'm fooling myself. I cut out another piece of foam to go over the galaxy part to really give the window depth, but I didn't glue it in case Jelly doesn't want to include it. Now using E6000 to secure the frame to space. And we're done! Let's hang them up. This is Jelly's office and filming area. We're still working on it, but I think it's coming together nicely. We really like the wood paneling basement look in contrast to the windows to outer space. It's like we're on a spaceship we built ourselves. But we are in space, so we must have done an okay job, right? Right. Oh my goodness. Bubba approved. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Take care, my friends, and I'll see you next time.